Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Twisted League, road to having fun, making friends, going for Dragon Cup, and trying to get as many points as possible. If you missed the last video, you should check it out right now because I will be spoiling you in just a few seconds here. So go check it out. Wait, what? Go check it out because I'm about to zoom out right now and you'll see what I'm doing here. So this is what we got last video from all the master clues that we did. We got the ring of third age, the little pineapple ring here. Dude, I can't believe we're at episode 42 already. That was that one question from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, if you guys have read the book or seen the movie. Anyways, I don't know what to do at this point. I need to edit the previous video right now, so I'm going to find something to AFK. I think we'll go back to woodcutting for a bit because I think 25 mil construction XP would be a good idea. We probably need like 10 or 11,000 oak planks if we do want to do that, and we have almost 4K right now. So if I just do a few hours of just AFK woodcutting each night while I edit, we'll get there eventually, and then we can just spend like half a day just training construction. Yeah, so I'm gonna head back to the woodcutting guild. We are going to wear our all gold everything plus the penguin mask, all the gold stuff that we have here, including the ring, of course. You actually can't equip the ring of third age. You just like use it, I guess. You can't like put it in the slot, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna head over now and start chopping our lives away. But before we head over there, here's a very special word from our sponsor for today's video. Are you sick and tired of cartoonish looking games? You must be living under a rock if you haven't heard of Raid: Shadow Legends. This game will take you to a world of dark fantasy and realism. Now let's actually go into it and take a closer look at Raid. Here's the campaign, where you go through the roadmap, pick your champions to fight with, and defeat the bosses. What I like about this game is that after each battle, you can see your XP increase and you get that dopamine rush as you level up your character, see your stats go up, and improve your equipment. You can also play Raid on PC and play with the same account and switch between devices anytime. If you sign up using my link in the description, you'll get 200,000 silver and a free champion tree feller. To claim your rewards, tap on the chest in the top right. I've already claimed mine, but they'll be right here for you. Be fast though, because you only have 30 days to claim them. So what are you waiting for? It's time to become a legend. Wait, did we get the Gilded Axe last video too? I feel like that was so long ago, but I'm pretty sure that was in the last video. We got the Gilded Axe as well, so got a couple of very, very cool items last video. Anyways, I'll just see you back once I decide to change something up or something cool happens. Well, it's a new day now. I just woke up. It's not the next day, it is 2 days later. All day yesterday, I was kind of like not really playing the game. I was just AFK woodcutting and making planks all day. But we should have all the planks now that we need for 25 million construction. I actually totally forgot about all the teak and mahogany planks that we got from doing clues. So we shouldn't need 10k planks, we should need less than 10k. And these other two planks should make up for the missing oak planks. I mean, if it's not enough, we could just, spend an hour making more oak planks, but I think this should be everything that we need for 25 mil. So I'm gonna go set up for training construction, and I'll show you the method that we'll be doing to get to the bank and to get back home. I want to show a few things about training construction which apply to the main game as well, not just to Twisted League. And I've shown it in previous videos, but as I say, I know not everyone watches every video, and every time I show these things, there's always at least a few people in the comments that say, "Whoa, bro, I didn't know that. Thanks for showing me." So the first thing I want to do is actually change my house options to teleport outside, because when you teleport to your house, there's no way to get automatically into building mode. But if you make it to teleport outside your house, then you can go straight into building mode from there, and you don't have to render the house twice that way. So now when we teleport to the POH, it will teleport us outside the POH. And then the left click by default is just like, I think it's home or enter or something. But with menu entry swapper, which is a RuneLite plugin, which by the way, every single feature of RuneLite as of the time of recording this video is fully allowed and permitted by Jagex. So we're gonna go to menu entry swapper here and then go down to home and then switch that to building mode. So now when we left click on the house, it'll take us straight into building mode. And then one other feature of menu entry swapper, which is actually new, by the way, this wasn't here before, any other time I showed this, there's now an option for jewelry box. They recently added an option for the jewelry box, a right click option, which is just your last teleport. So now you can left click and I'll take you straight to the Toad Camp, which is where we're going to be banking. And with the jewelry box, I mean, besides just the fact that you can save a right click now, it's actually faster because before you had to go into the teleport menu and then click on the camp here. But now that we just totally bypass this, whether or not you even have Rune Light, you know, you can just left click and go straight over here to the Toad. And it's also nice now that we have the construction cape, we don't have to spend any law runes. We just get unlimited teleports straight home for free. I remember last time I almost ran out of law runes, so I was like teleporting to Xeric's Glade, which is up over here. And at one point I was just running back and forth to the sand crab bank, but it'll be really nice now that we don't have to worry about running out of law runes. I mean, even if we didn't have the construction cape, we still have at this point in the Twisted League essentially unlimited law runes because we have so many. I'm actually going to move my rooms around here because I need to build a dining room for the mahogany planks for the mahogany tables. And I'm going to build, I think it's superior garden as well, because I want to make teak benches. But yeah, this is our cash stack. It's very small right now, that's what she said. We do have a lot of alcohols in the bank though, so if we don't have enough money here to build all the things that we need to build, then we can always alch some more stuff. But I'm pretty sure the superior garden is kind of expensive, so let's run over here. Hopefully we have enough money. Why is my, okay, yeah, I know my house is really weird right now. I just moved all the rooms around so we could have the ideal setup for training construction with, but let's build the superior garden. Okay, it's only 75k for that. So I'm gonna start off by building mahogany tables over here. We're starting off with 13.8 million construction XP. That's right, we got 99 and then we went to the Toad and got 100 million fire making XP after that. That's why you have a little bit of a post 99 XP there. I also have to move this room around, just move it or rotate it around because I'm not going to run all the way around my house just to get to the jewelry box. All right, I'll show you an example of how a trip is going to go while we're doing this with the mahogany tables. I guess it'll be pretty much the same for all of them, but I have the construction cape in my inventory because each mahogany table takes 6 mahogany planks and we can't hold 30. So, I mean, 24 is all that we need anyways. We're going to, you know, left click building mode into the house, run up here to the mahogany tables and then just spam hold down 1 and then spam hold down 6 over and over. Build the table 4 times. These are really, really nice XP drops with the mahogany. And it's also really fast to get back to the bank too. And just left click over here to the Toad Camp. And then we are pretty much right back to the bank. It's not really far of a run. And that's how this is going to go. I'll just see you back once we're done with all these mahogany planks here. Look at me doing live commentary. I'm proud of myself. And just like that, there's the end of the mahogany planks. We probably won't ever have any more because I don't think we'll be doing any more master clues. I think they come from masters. Well, I don't think we'll be doing any more clues at all, but we were able to average over 6 million XP per hour and we gained 1.2 million XP, and that was in like, how long was that? Like 10 to 15 minutes at the very most. I'm gonna move on to teak planks now though. Okay, I have rotated and moved around everything in my house. We're gonna be building teak benches right over here. I think there are 3 planks. Oh no, there's 6 planks each, never mind. It's been a while since I made these, but the nice thing about doing these is you can just hold down 1 the whole time because 1 is the remove option and then 1 is also the build option, so we don't have to hold down 1 and then 6 and move my fingers back and forth. I'm gonna keep the construction cape in my inventory still. There probably is like a chair or a bookcase or something that you could build with the extra space for the planks. But if you have a fast teleport to a bank, like for example, we have this Toad teleport, I don't think it's worth taking the time to build the like 2 plank item. But if you have to run all the way to the sand crabs or you don't have a close teleport to a bank, then it's probably worth it to build those little small things. But for our case, for doing these teak benches as well as the oak larders, I'm just gonna keep the construction cape in the inventory for this. And yeah, I'll just check back in again once we are done. Oh my god, there's so many options here. I'll just check in again once we're done with the teak benches. I love the delay when you're building something in the house, especially with the 1-click jewelry box now. It looks like I just teleport straight from over here. Even though like with the tick delay, I am technically standing in front of it, I think, but it looks like I don't even have to move it all to teleport. Or barely move at all. Looking back now, I guess we could have built mahogany benches instead. They use the same amount of oak planks, but doesn't really matter. I guess I know for the future though. Okay, there's the last of the teak planks, and in just the last about half hour between the teak and the mahogany planks, we've gotten over 2 million XP. So we're currently sitting at 16.1 million construction XP, and now it is time we're going to be moving on to the oak planks. And by the way, the reason why I'm not just going to make mahogany planks, first off, besides the fact they're way more expensive, I think the only place you could even chop mahoganies is right over here behind the farming guild. And this would be the closest bank unless you want to teleport to a bank and then teleport back to the battlefront. Yeah, it's definitely faster to just run around over here and bank and then run back, which that in itself, it just takes so much time. Plus the fact mahogany trees take a lot longer to chop than oak trees. And the fact after you chop all these logs and bank them all, you have to go to the woodcutting guild and then spend time running back and forth to the sawmill just to make those into planks. Whereas when you're cutting oaks, you don't really have to go out of the way to go to the sawmill because the oak trees are right next to the sawmill. The only reason I could see for maybe doing mahoganies would be if you had Arcane Courier, which would deposit the logs straight into the bank. But even then, you chop them so slowly that you would save a lot of time just by chopping a few extra oak logs to make up for the less XP than they are from the mahoganies. But yeah, we've got 8.5k oak planks that should get us to 25 million construction. And I can't see any other reason to update you until then, so that'll probably be like 5 or 6 hours or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna adjust the house to get the larder into the right place and then get started on the rest of this 25 mil con. Something that just crossed my mind that maybe should be worth mentioning is that with the menu entry swapper, if you right click your inventory, you can configure shift click, and you could use shift click to use your construction cape to teleport home that way. I personally don't really like using that. I don't like having to move my fingers too much. It's a lot of work, you know, but you know, if you want to do that, that option is always available. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's just there in his freaking, what was that, robe top? Amazing. Just a couple of third age pieces lying around having a good time. This game mode's dead, dude. There's no one to appreciate the rare items that we have in Twisted League. Alright, here we go. With this oak larder. That is 25 million construction XP. Oh, I really need a stretch. If you haven't for a while, make sure you stand up, stretch, do some jumping jacks, get the blood flowing. I will probably not take my own advice. Do as I say though, not as I do, as I like to say. I'm gonna do a few more inventories though, because we still have, I think, like 1,000 oak planks left. I'll just do a few more inventories just to get a few free easy ranks. Okay, this will be the last inventory for real. We're yeah, just over 25 million construction XP. We do have the Artisan relic, so it's 20 times XP for us. I probably should mention that at the start, that we get 20 times XP. Speaking of XP, let's look at the rates that we were getting here. So I'd say if you were actually paying attention the whole time, it's probably 3 mil XP per hour. I was getting pretty distracted, especially near the end. So I got about 2.7 mil over the course of, was it like 4 or 5 hours or something? But 3 mil XP would be the key number there. So we got 25 million construction XP. I think I want to make this video into like a 25 mils video. We're getting close to 25 million hit points. And luckily, out of doing that little construction grind and woodcutting, we got close to, kind of close to 25 mil woodcutting. So I'll probably just eventually AFK redwoods and get 25 mil in my downtime. And then also with farming, we're almost 21 mil XP for farming. Speaking of farming, I haven't done my farm run for today, so let's gear up to do a farm run, and then I'll see you back when we're done with that. I just refreshed the high scores for construction in Twisted League, and take a look at this. We are rank 5 in construction for Twisted League. You can see there's a few other people who've also gotten 25 mil. I just did a little bit extra just to secure that top 10, I suppose. But yeah, if we go to our name here, let's take a look at this. It looks so freaking clean, seeing this single digit right there. And then for leak points, we're rank 60. Wait, we're front page right now for clues. Just like overall number of clues done, we're rank 20. I think for now, what we'll do though is go back to Slayer just to very quickly finish off 25 mil hit points. We're 300k XP away. I think we left off with an Abbey Demons task when I was finishing off 99 magic. So we'll finish up that task and then just AFK Greater Demons the whole time. I'll reanimate any heads that we get as well. All right, here's the gear that we have. We got plus 36 prayer bonus. I'll bring some super sets with me as well. Well, super attack and strength. We, of course, don't need defensive for praying. Oh my gosh, there it is. 25 million hit points. I think we're done with combat for a long time. I was thinking about it. If we had the double XP for the combat one, is it Wave of the Warrior? Is that? No, I don't know. Is that the double combat XP one? Well, whatever it is. That would have been really good for points if you had a bunch of PVM relics, because then you could just AFK sand crabs for a while and get like 200 mil on all these skills, and that'd be a lot of freaking league points. But I don't regret the relics I did pick because I had a lot of fun with it. And you know, if you want an AFK one, you just get like Arcane Courier and then like the PVM relics and then just AFK everything. But I'm glad with everything that I did. Now we're gonna do a farm run and then I guess just set up at Redwoods. We don't even need arrow shafts, but I probably still will cut the logs anyways, just because it makes it more AFK. You don't have to worry about running to the bank then. I guess I could just drop them, but I don't know, it'd be cool to see the shaft stack up. As a 250 point task, by the way, if you didn't get that already. All right, I just set up to go ahead and start woodcutting. And then to get here, I used the Radha's Blessing 4, which teleports you straight here, which as you can see is like right next to the redwoods. It's a very, very short run. So I'll just be AFKing here for a while over the course of the next week or a few days or whatever. I do want to get 25 million woodcutting XP. We're starting off with 18.5 million, so yeah, I'm just gonna be here while I edit and stuff. Probably go up to the top floor too because there's more people on the top floor than this. That's weird. Okay, well, I guess I'll just be wherever it's empty then, I guess. Gilded Axe, by the way. I actually spent all of last night here, and it's a new day. We're just over 20 million woodcutting XP. I probably get like 300 to 400k per hour over the course of time. So I guess we're like 10, 15 hours. What's this guy doing? I guess we're like 10 or 15 hours away from getting 25 mil, which, as I said before, we'll just get over the course of time just from AFKing here while I edit and stuff over the next few days or whatever. I just went to refresh the high scores before we wrap up to end the video, and I just went to the overall high scores and like rank 1. He changed his name to GL I'm Burnt. Anyways, let's see where we're at to wrap up the video. So here is where we are currently sitting at. Still top 300 overall, even though we're not going for overall ranks at all. League points rank is 58 at the moment. Construction is still 5, even though it's the next day now. Yeah, that's just freaking cool to look at. That is going to do it for this video, though. 21,530 league points. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope the God damn it. No, I'm just going to keep going. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.